You guys, soon the weather outside will be frightful. I can't believe it. Does anyone else feel like they're just in a time warp? I feel like it was June, and then it was like August, and now it's November, almost November. It's happened so fast. So you need the right shoes for any kind of winter outdoor adventure. We've got them for you from Ryka, made for women by women. Water repellent nylon winter boots called the Senna 3. These were $85 today. They're $62.99. 5 easy payments of $12.60. 60 cents. Medium and wide widths. We have 5 through 12 in medium, 6 through 11 in wide. Let's look at our colors. Here's mauve taupe. These are so elegant and cool. I like these boots a lot. In the center, folk blue. I like that. On the end is saddle plaid. Gorgeous. And then we have a few more options over on QVC.com. Let's look at those. That's vapor gray. There's only 200 left in that vapor gray. That's forest green. 150 are left in forest green. I like that color. And then we have about 115 if you do want that black color. Joining me is Leilani Flanagan, who brings us Ryka. I'm so happy to see you, Leilani. How are you?
Hi, Chelsea. Great. Thank you so much for having me. How are you tonight?
I am doing just great. I feel a little scared of the winter weather ahead of us, but knowing that I have a shoe that is comfortable, lightweight, and water repellent makes me feel a little bit better.
I was going to say, don't be scared. Be prepared. That's all.
I like it. Oh, my gosh.
There we go. There we go. Okay. So what's really awesome about this is we have been the first and only women's exclusive athletic shoe brand since 1987. The first fitness shoe brand to use the mold of a woman's foot, not a man's foot, to build our fitness sneakers. Now, when you take a women's fitness shoe brand and we decide to make a boot that's built for walking and just continuing your normal life activities, you know, when it gets a little frightful, as you said, outside. This is what I leave by the door. So like I'm switching out now. Like normally in the summertime, I would have my slide or my thong sandal like right by the door just to slip it on and go. This is my slip on and go when it's a little damp out, it's a little chilly. Like, and again, it doesn't have to be like full blown like winter. It's just a little like colder air outside, and you just want to feel a little bit more like insulated from that chilly breeze. What you're showing there so well is how soft the collar is.
It's like a pillow.
Yes. And that's another thing, like we wanted to Rykify it. So all the little pet peeves I used to have about winter boots growing up, where especially the shaft, like it would cut in right here because it was so hard and stiff. So this is like total, like, look, when could you do this to a winter boot?
Never.
You know? And it's fully like padded and lined. It's going to feel soft like a t-shirt would, you know, and this is a waterproof, or not waterproof, water resistant, water repellent nylon upper and faux leather overlays. So what that means is, again, it's a little muddy outside, like all the things that we could be doing. If you're walking the dog, damp leaves, damp grass, all of those things, you're good to go. I've watched my son play hockey outside and worn this with like a tradition. And that's the thing. It's like, it's cold out. I'm not partaking in activities, but I need to be able to like move and groove and go places in the shoe, and that's what this gives you.
Well, I love that you use that example, Leilani, because what I was going to say too, a lot of times when we think a winter boot, especially one that's water repellent and keeps us warm, you think heavy, you think stiff, but Ryka has done everything differently to give you a really wearable, comfortable winter shoe. And talk to me about how easy it is to get on and off. I love that you've got this toggle.
The toggle.
Yeah, so you have to tie and untie.
So as I said, like I leave this by the door, and honestly, I loosen the toggle up, like, you know, pretty much like where you have it, like right here, so that I can slip it on and go. The only time that I really like tighten it up is if I need to cinch it, depending on the type of pant leg that I'm wearing, you know? So we wanted to give you that option of it can go wide enough and big enough so that if you wanted to tuck like in your jeans or a legging, you can, or if you want to do a boot cut jean and then you cinch up the toggle and then your boot cut jean fits right over top.
I like that you have that versatility. I talked about this the other day. We were lucky enough to go to Iceland. My husband and I, we had the best trip, but I bought a pair of boots that felt like I was wearing cinder blocks on my feet. Like I was like,
You don't want that.
No, you want something lightweight with
want this.
great traction. I want to show everyone the colors, but then I want to talk a little bit more about that great traction. So right here we have our really pretty mauve taupe color that I just think is feminine and pretty. In the center we have folk blue. Here on the end is saddle tan that just screams like denim. It looks so, so good.
That's my favorite one. That's so nice looking.
Beautiful. Then a few more options over on QVC.com. That's your vapor gray choice. Ooh, that's forest green. And then we have most limited, our black choice. We have sizes 5 through 12 in medium, 6 through 11 in wide, and then we have medium and wide widths, of course, a whole and half sizing. But Leilani, talk to me really quick about that secret sauce right on the bottom.
Yeah, so this is still like our, EVA outsole that we would give you in a traditional sneaker with flex grooves. And so that means it's not going to be hard and stiff. So not only does it only weigh 6.4 ounces, which is super lightweight, you're holding it in your hand and you can feel how lightweight it is. But it also means it's going to move and groove with you. There was this time that I did when they do like the breast cancer walks.
Yes.
In the winter, they do snowshoeing for breast cancer.
Nice.
And so I was like in upstate New Jersey and I had these boots on and I, clipped into the snowshoes and I could like literally like run in the snowshoes.
Wow.
And everybody else was in their stiff boots and they're looking at me like, how come you can go so fast? I'm like, because I have sneaker bottom underneath my boot. Yeah.
Well, and that's the secret behind Ryka. That's what makes it so special. These were originally $85. Today you're paying $62.99. 5 easy payments of $12.60. This is A611246. Make sure you call us to bring it home. 1-800-500-7590. Leilani, always so fun to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Chelsea, for having me. Have a great night.
All right, you too, my darling. I'll see you soon.